Most people see Abraham and Sarah as historical figures. But what if they never physically existed? What if they are actually symbolic archetypes of your own inner spiritual potential? In this session, we are tearing down the veil of literalism, removing past talking snakes and big fish to uncover an evolutionary map of the human mind. In the ancient roots, Ab means father and Aram means spirit breath. Together, Abram is the latent spirit father inside of you. But he only becomes Abraham when he receives the letter H, the aspirate, the breath of life. Similarly, Sarai represents your emotions. When they are purified and separated from chaotic thought, they become Sarah the Virgin consciousness, capable of giving birth to a higher spiritual self. This journey isn't a walk in the park, it's a war. Enter Lot. Lot symbolizes the desire to live in Sodom, the lower ego-driven left hemisphere of the mind. Sodom is where we crave control, materialism, and external validation. For the first time in the biblical narrative, we see a spiritual victory. In Genesis 14, Abram defeats the activity of the lower mind symbolized by Damascus. This is the moment your spiritual impulse finally asserts dominance over the ego. But the ego doesn't give up easily. The king of Sodom appears with a deal. Give me the people and you can keep the goods. This is the classic egoic bargain. It says, let me control your identity and your soul, and I'll give you material success. Abram's response is legendary. He refuses to take even a thread from the king of Sodom. He rejects the compromise. This mirrors Jesus in the wilderness, rejecting the devil's offer of worldly kingdoms. Instead of giving to the king of Sodom, Abram gives a tithe to someone else. Melchisedek. Let's get one thing straight. This is not about money. The traditional church has used tithing as a financial tool, but biblically, tithing is a spiritual vow. To give 10% is to pledge the 10% of your conscious, egoic mind to the silence of meditation. By dedicating that 10% of yourself, you open the gates to the right hemisphere of the holy place. Who is Melchisedek? Hebrews 7 says he has no mother, no father, and no beginning or end. He isn't a person, he is a spiritual impulse. Just as a sexual thought triggers a hormonal response or a fearful thought triggers adrenaline, the Melchisedek impulse triggers an energetic shift. He brings bread and wine, nourishing the mind with truth and spirit. This is how the temple is built. 1 Kings 6 tells us the temple was built in total silence, with no sound of hammer or axe. That is meditation. The temple is your right hemisphere, and you reach it via the winding stairs, the rising electrical energy up your spine. The evolution is clear. The serpent, dualistic thought, overcame Adam. Cain, left brain, overcame Abel. But now, Abram overcomes the ego. You have a choice. You can keep bargaining with the king of Sodom, chasing material goods at the expense of your soul. Or you can give your 10% tithe of time and ego to the silence within. Reject the ego. Offer the tithe of meditation. Let the Melchisedek impulse open the Holy of Holies in your mind. This is the path to nirvana, a path to the Christ within, and the path to true peace. Thanks for joining this study. Next time, we'll dive deeper into the mysteries of Sarah's spiritual child. Until then, find your silence.